Good morning, guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today I'm here to film an assumptions video. I've seen quite a few assumptions. I've had some questions, so I figured I would sit down and film an updated one, and Larry will be joining me at some point in this video to answer some because there are questions or assumptions for him to answer as well. So we're just gonna get right into it. Man, you guys are spicy. Some of you guys are really laying in on the assumptions. So we're just gonna go through them. I have lots of them. I don't know if this is gonna be a long video or not, but I took a lot of screenshots of your assumptions. So you might wanna grab yourself a drink and a snack, and we're just gonna bust through them. The first assumption, some of them are really, really sweet too, which is so cute, like this one. You're excited to have your baby right before the fall and spooky season. Absolutely. I've always wanted a fall baby. I think that that's so fun. Probably because I'm an October baby and I love the fall in general. Technically, baby will be born in August, so it will still be summer, but that is when all of the decor comes out anyway, so it'll be really magical, and we are very excited about that, so definitely yes. You're super excited to do some shopping hauls for baby once the gender is revealed. Absolutely, I cannot wait. I do have a couple of things, not a lot. I haven't purchased a lot, but I have one thing specifically that Larry and I purchased that's really cute, but I'm not showing you guys yet until we reveal the gender. So that I'm excited to show it to you guys though. I died when I saw it. I was like, that is the cutest thing ever. I need it. So very exciting. I assume that you are having the first grandchild for your parents. That is correct. You like chilling at home more than going out. Yes, but I also like going out every once in a while. But here's the thing, once I do go out, it's usually like I just cannot wait to get home once I start getting tired and I'm ready to be home. There's that fine line, so. But I think I am more of a homebody, to be honest. You will miss your alone time with just you and Larry when the baby comes along. Yeah, I don't know. Like, of course, we're very excited to bring a baby in and a new addition to the house, but watching first-time parents on YouTube and vloggers, they do say that it is an adjustment, and I think that that's something that Larry and I are prepared for, and we know. We're not going into it blindly thinking that it's just going to be, like, everything will change. We can't just sit and watch a movie and, no, like, your whole life is going to change. I'm not going to have, you know, nights where I just sleep through the night, but I don't think you might miss those things. I'm not sure. I can't really answer this question correctly because I'm not in the situation quite yet. It's a whole different experience and you can't imagine life without them. So that's how I feel like I would feel, but I don't know. I mean, I know it's going to be different, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm so excited to introduce a new little member to the family. And I was just thinking about that with Larry. I was like, you realize that soon we're going to have like this little human in the house, and the cats are going to look at them like, what is that doing here? Because the cats are so used to it just being Larry and I and the girls, the cats, the two cats that we have. And they might think, why is this thing still here? Why is the baby still here? Why is it not leaving? Well, it's a new addition and it's staying. So if anybody has the adjustment, it might be the cats. We'll see. I assume you're not nervous for labor. I would be lying, I think, if I said not nervous at all. I am nervous. I'm excited. And I'm nervous. I think that's because you don't really know what to expect. You know it's gonna be painful. You know it's gonna be an experience, but everybody's experience is so different from the other. So it's just, yeah, I'm nervous. I'm definitely nervous, but I'm also excited because that means you're about to meet the baby, but it's a process to get there to meet the baby. So I'm very aware of that. We'll see how it goes. I'll keep you guys updated. You're a little scared to be a first-time mom. Again, goes with the other question. Excited, but nervous, because when you're a first-time mom, you don't know what you're doing. And I haven't been around children, like my friends don't really have babies, and nobody in my family really does either that I'm around all the time. So I don't really have experience with babies. So it'll be my very first. So it's all going to be like trial and error, figuring out what works best for us as our family and just learning day by day. And I know there's going to be times where it's really stressful and times that it's amazing. And as long as you don't go through it, for me, as long as I don't set myself up thinking, oh, this is going to be just a field of flowers and everything's going to be so easy and great and it's going to be wonderful. It's not. It's going to be stressful. It's going to be hard. There's going to be times where I'm like, am I doing this right? I don't know what I'm doing. But at the end of the day, If you're caring for your child, if you're doing what's best for your child, you're doing a great job. It's gonna be hard, but you're doing a great job. Again, I'm not there yet, so I don't know. We'll talk about this more when I am actually there, and then I can look at this footage and be like, girl, you were too positive. But I'm not being too positive because I also do know, as I said, I know it's gonna be hard. I know it's gonna be stressful. I'm probably gonna cry. Like, there are things that are gonna happen and I'm gonna just cry, maybe. But that is okay. We will get through it and it's gonna be an amazing journey. So I'm very much so looking forward to it. I am ready. Ooh, you know the sex of the baby, but will not say. So I've said in a couple of previous videos, yes, we do know the sex of the baby, but we're not sharing yet. And I've had some people not so happy about the fact that we're not sharing it yet. And the reason is it just comes down to the simple fact that Larry and I just are keeping it with us right now and we're enjoying that, and we're gonna share when we're ready to share. I'm currently 13 weeks, almost. I will be 13 weeks on Friday. It's currently Wednesday as I'm filming this video. And people don't usually know at that time anyways. Well, at least most people don't. We technically wouldn't know until our 20-week scan. But we do know early because we did IVF and we did the extra additional testing. So we do know, but we're just not ready to share yet. And it's more so too, we just want to keep it with us, like I had said. But I also need to figure out how I'm gonna tell you guys. I have no idea how I'm gonna tell you guys, because part of me is like, I wanna do like something cute, but then I'm like, but that's not really me either. I'm just more of a very laid back, casual, like sit down and talk to you guys. But I also know that would take like 30 seconds and then I would end the video. So I don't really know. Oh, kitties are getting in trouble. You can't decide on a baby name. Oh, that is 100% true. We cannot decide. We're still like searching through name list and thinking of places that we love and thinking of favorite shows and movies that we love and character names that we love. And there's so many characters and shows that I love, but I don't love the name. Like, I don't know. And same with Larry. So we have a list, but we don't have it nailed down yet. So I don't even know if we will until baby comes, which is, I looked at Larry the other day. I'm like, I don't know if we're ever going to figure out baby's name because I just don't know. And he's like, I don't know either, but we've got a list and we talk about it almost every day. So we're working on it. Maybe one day there will just be a name that'll come across and I'll be like, that is it. You don't read your DMs on Instagram. That is false. But we're going to go into a conversation about this. For a while there, I would not go into my DMs because they could be negative and just not nice to read, and I didn't want to read it. And then other times I'll go through, hi babe.
Hi.
And then other times I go through and it's really great. And lately I've been going through my DMs a lot. I've been responding to you guys and it's been really fun. But yeah, there's some days I can totally mentally dive into that comment section or those DMs and like go through it and it's great. And then other times I'll come across something that's just vile and not so nice and I'm like, I didn't really need to see that today. I did not need to read that today. I did not need to see that negative energy go into my soul and affect my baby's soul. I did not need that because I will admit, like I'm more of a sensitive person, but I'm also a sassy person. I can be like, you know what? It just depends on like the hormones, the mood, like where I'm at. Larry is so much better with that. He just like whatever, I could care less. Welcome to the video, babe.
Thanks, hi.
We've got a couple for you. Oh, perfect timing. The next one is for you.
For me?
Yeah. Larry, the assumption is that Larry won't like posting the baby content as much as you will. How do you feel about that?
Oh, I don't think so. I think I will very much enjoy when the little one finally pops out and we can make introductions and just watch the little one see everything in the world and experience everything. And there's stuff that I'll probably overlook every day and the little one will be fascinated by it and I'll say, oh yeah, that is kind of neat.
Yeah, I mean, you have to remember that Larry is the one that talks me into Vlogmas every year. He's the one that says, Mink, you got this, you can do it, go for the Vlogmas.
I don't know if I'm going to do Vlogmas this year. Oh yes you are going to do Vlogmas.
You're doing Vlogmas, So, I mean, I think that there's things that Larry and I do need to discuss together. Actually, we were talking about this because I was talking about postpartum. I was talking about that and I was like, we need to talk about like putting plans in place and stuff like that. Because that's a very serious thing, and I'm like, I need you to know, like, signs and symptoms of something like that. That way, if you're seeing something, then you can pull me aside or talk to me, and we can get the help that we need, just in case, like, putting these plans in place. So when it comes to filming the baby and filming our child, that's another thing that I think you and I need to talk about and come up with a plan on what we think is okay to film and what we think is not okay to film when it comes to...
But that's my job. That's what I'm here for.
Yes.
We are here to make sure the little one is healthy and growing
Safe.
and strong and safe.
Yes.
I am here to monitor you and keep an eye on you. You need to keep an eye out on me.
I do keep an eye out on you.
It's a good thing somebody does.
It was so, going back to a random story, there was an incident that happened in our development, and Larry is like a while ago, and Larry is very in tune when it comes to police cars or sirens, or he wants to run out of the house and find it. So Larry's like trying to run out. I'm like, don't go outside. What if there's like an escaped person or something? Don't go outside. Close the blinds, hide, you know? So Larry's running out the back door. Meanwhile, I'm telling him not to go outside, and I'm running out the front door to go see what's happening.
Yeah, keep in mind we have a lock screen and porch, and it's screened and everything. I get it. It doesn't, but still, I'm thinking, okay, well, she's not going out the front door. I'll go out the back door and still be kind of safe, a little bit safe.
Oh, man.
While I'm back there being just a little bit safe, she's walking out the front door with her phone, taking video.
You just totally threw me under the bus and ran me over. Well, you know what? I didn't share it, though. Like, I never shared that.
No.
Ever. Like, that is not anything that I mean, I'm not even going to say what happened. It is not my place to share. It is too dark to share, and never ever. I wouldn't. Maybe Larry will tell you guys on his channel. When it came to that, I was like, no. That was like 2 years ago now?
Yeah, something like that.
Happened like right before my birthday. I was like, oh my gosh. Anyways, that you will definitely go for baby number 2. So we have to have number 1 first to know if that everything is okay. And it goes smooth and it goes nice. But yes, as you guys know, we have 1 embryo left that is in waiting at our fertility clinic. And the plan is to go back for the final embryo. So, and then hopefully that embryo sticks and everything is okay. That's always a worry, but I don't even want to think about that yet. The IVF process is such a process. I mean, I'll have to go back on birth control. I'll have to go on the shots again. And it's just such a process to get there. So I want to enjoy where I'm at the moment. But yes, the plan is yes.
Yeah, this is my baby number 2.
Yes.
So I'm already there.
Yeah, there was somebody that said something along the lines of that you're not worried at all. Something along the lines of you're really comfortable because you're so experienced. But part of me thinks that was 30 years ago. Like, how do you feel about that? Like, is there a difference? Or are you like, I know exactly what I'm doing? Like, how much has changed since then? I don't know.
Yeah, but again, people have been having kids when they lived in caves, and they were able to...
That's a valid point.
Yeah, they were able to... We're still here because they were able to do what they did.
Amen.
So, yeah, it's... But baby number 3, there is a bullpen.
What?
We have one warming up.
Oh gosh, Larry's trying to put together a baseball team. Okay, well we're not a full baseball team, so. But are you nervous at all? Or are you like completely?
Well, it's a big event, and I'm concerned about your health and baby's health, and once we get past that, I got another cat over there that's
Wandering around.
Yeah. Once we get past that, and as long as everybody's healthy, I'm good to go.
Yeah, the other thing is every baby is different, though. You can have a totally different experience with one and a totally different experience with the other. Like, one can sleep peacefully a lot through the night, and the other one's, like, up with acid reflux or, oh, that's so sad when babies have that. Well, I wouldn't know, but I've seen other YouTube videos. I love watching pregnancy vlogs, pregnancy videos, all that kind of stuff. Like, I'm getting ready to film my first trimester recap video. I started to try and film it before this video. I could not. I got so nervous. I don't know why I'm so stressed about filming a first trimester recap. I think there's just so much information. I don't want to miss anything.
Well,
Anyways.
you got your book. You could use that as a reference.
Well, I wrote a lot. I was doing a lot of that, and I have my notes on here, but I still am, like, getting anxious about it, and I don't know why. It's so bizarre. I assume you will never move back to Ohio. As Larry says, never say never, seldom say always. However, we have no plans on moving back to Ohio.
Oh. Love to come back and visit.
We love visiting. It's one of my favorite places to go back and visit because Ohio is beautiful. They have the 4 seasons. It's simply amazing. But Larry, you definitely don't like the cold.
No. But we have friends and family there, and we have places that...
That's why we go back.
we went to a lot when we were there and really loved it. And we don't have places like that here that we found.
No.
So...
No, we do not have parks like that. We have family and friends that are there. I mean, if we didn't have family and friends there, I don't know if we would go back to Ohio as often as we do. Colorado, which is amazing. I love Colorado. But no plans to move back to Ohio. Larry hates your cooking. That's why he never eats your food.
That is not true. No, she just likes things and had things prepared for her as she was growing up that I wasn't able to experience. And I just don't share the same taste buds that she has. And, oh, you want to play?
Sassy creature.
She's got catitude.
Yeah, she does.
And we've talked about this before, and I even said, I love Gordon Ramsay. Don't get me wrong. I don't think you're ever going to hear me say this, but I wish I was like him because he has these people that he's never met, 30 of them, 20, whatever, how many, and they cook their signature dish. And he doesn't know what's in it. Sometimes he doesn't even know what it is. He has to ask them. But he's working that. Yeah, he's just going to town, and I can't do that. I'm so set with the very few things that I like, and what I like is what I want to eat.
Mm-hmm.
And I've tried and tried and tried new things, and I still am back to where I've been. So if Gordon Ramsay was here, you're welcome to stop by anytime. But
I'll eat all your food, Gordon Ramsay. I'll eat anything you put in front of me.
But he puts stuff in his signature dish that I've probably never even heard of. And I know that even with the greatest cook in the world making it, I'm probably not going to, it's just not going to meet my taste buds.
We need to give Larry some credit here, though. You're cutting yourself a little short. Since we've been together, this man would not eat fish, okay? He would not eat shrimp. He eats grilled shrimp now. You eat fried fish.
Coconut shrimp.
You try coconut shrimp now.
Yeah.
A lot of things, too, though, it's not just that you don't like it. Sometimes it's spiced. Like, my food, I add spice. Like, seasonings. Larry does not handle seasonings well, so that's kind of... So, it's not so much my cooking, thank you, but it's just we have completely different palates and taste buds when it comes to food. Larry would rather not have a baby at his age, but he's going along with it for Mindy. There was actually quite a few of those, and I'm just going to let you answer, and then I will chime in with my sassy piece.
Oh, yeah, I'm so dreading it. There's no way that I would ever want to, but I guess if she wants to, okay, I will. No.
It's just such a lifelong decision, like a lifelong, like 18 years and forever, not just 18 years of raising your child. Like, your child is your child forever. Why would you do something that you absolutely dread and don't want to do just because somebody's like making you or wants to? It doesn't work that way. It just doesn't. I mean, I'm sure it happens in life, but I just can't see doing that.
No. Bruce was born in 91.
Mm-hmm.
I was hired January 2nd of 92. And that career was a career. It wasn't a job, it was a career. I was there for 25 years, and there were days I got called in on days off, vacation days. If the phone rang, I went. And if I was scheduled to work that day, I worked that day. Might not have been on time all the time. Shh, don't tell anyone. But I was there. And now I don't have that thing off to the side. I can be here 24 hours a day. And there's a lot that I'm going to experience maybe for the first time because I missed it the first time around. Sorry, Bruce. But
you were providing for your family.
Yes.
You were a hardworking
Yeah.
man providing for your family, and there's no shame in that.
But it's almost, I don't know, when I think about it, I think it makes almost more sense now, having my life experience having experienced child raising.
I'm gonna cry. Why am I getting emotional? I'm thinking about you teaching our baby all about history and taking them on trips and taking them to the zoo and teaching them about the animals, and like, Larry is gonna be the best dad ever.
It was, well, we can't go to the zoo
He already is, of course,
until next week because I have to work. But if the weather's nice one of my 2 days off and we can go, we'll see if we can go then. And then life happens and then you can't. I have 7 days a week. We can look at a book on animals and say, wow, would you like to see a lion or a tiger? And if the little one goes, oh yeah, hey, let's get in the car and go to the zoo.
We're so excited. And I realize too that we're very lucky to be in a position that we're able to do that and hop in the car and go, and we're just very thankful for that. So we do not take that for granted. We're very thankful, and Larry is an amazing dad now, and Larry is going to be an amazing dad to our little one, and I'm very excited.
Thanks.
For the process. See, you're going to be thanking this. Oh, I started almost crying. What am I going to be like when the baby is here? I'm going to just cry every 5 minutes.
Happy
I can't
tears.
even watch a show without crying, though.
She cries on commercials.
I do. There was another one on here I have to read because it kind of reminds me of that. The question was that Mindy has no work ethic.
Ooh.
Which, some of your guys' assumptions, I'm like, well, I don't understand. Okay.
It's probably the whiners that comment, oh, you say you have a headache, so you're not going to work. Oh.
Yes, that I fake having a migraine so I don't have to do anything.
No, she doesn't fake migraines.
Here's the thing, guys. I never planned for YouTube to, like, become a thing. It happened, and I'm so thankful for that. I'm so excited. Again, Larry and I are able to have a family, and it's a big thanks to that. I just don't think it would be possible. But I had a super strong work ethic. I showed up for my jobs every day. I've been working since I was 15 and a half and used to get my paper slip signed and worked at Dairy Queen. I always showed up for work. As you guys know too, I'm a very scheduled uploader. Scheduled people usually have a work ethic. Like I like things in a row at a certain time, and it kills me when I miss a video. I get stressed out when I missed a video. But I was sick in January, and it just happened. And I think people took that as I don't have a work ethic and I chose not to. But also, I also said that after Vlogmas, every year I do take off for about 2 weeks and then I return at a certain point in January. But no, I disagree with that. I think I have a very strong work ethic. I also think that people assume when you do YouTube videos that you don't do anything and you don't work. Again, this job I love because filming for me isn't work. Filming for me is fun. There is work that goes into it though that nobody really sees, like all the emails, the negotiating, the contracts, the sending out invoices. Like there's so much stuff that goes on that nobody sees really.
Taking what you film off an SD card, putting it onto the computer, taking it from the computer into the program that's going to do all the editing, doing all the editing, adding the music to everything that's been there.
And I'm so finicky about that kind of stuff.
Putting pictures overlaid onto the image.
Yeah.
And she's so good at it that when her dad started his channel, she says, well, I'll edit your videos too. And then she talks me into doing a channel, and then I'm adding a third job to her editing along with all the other stuff she does. So you don't see that she's up at 6:45 a.m. to try and get all the whatever it is she has to type in at the bottom and that whatever it is. So it comes up at 9 o'clock and then editing videos and then filming like now.
I love that you support me and love me and see that I work hard, or I try to. But I also know like it's totally different. Sometimes it's just, I don't know, guys. You can think what you want to think. Totally think what you want to think. That is totally okay. I said totally like 5 times in one sentence. But when I did work at a nursing home and a pediatrician during when I started this channel, I worked at a pediatrics office and I was the front desk and manager, and I was there every day, Monday through Saturday, every single day, working over 40 hours a week. It was probably about 50 hours a week, and it was nonstop. So
And then on top of that, when they hired other people in, she was the one responsible for training them.
Yeah. But anyways, yes, I would say I have work ethic, and I always have. I also used to do moving jobs with my dad when I was little. I mean, I've always, and chopping wood, chopping firewood in the freezing cold and smashing my fingers when I was like 6 or 7 years old. But I appreciated that. I also had to do the dishes. I had to clean. I had to do chores. And that's when you learn work ethic and responsibility. And I love that. So anyways, another long tangent. I told you guys this was going to be a longer video.
She actually worked at a nursing home before she met me, so it wasn't spring training to take care of her 30-year-old older husband.
Oh, that's another assumption. Can we just go on to that? The assumption is that I'm worried because I'm going to have to take care of a child and take care of you because you're old.
Oh.
Again, that is an assumption. That's great. You're entitled to that. But here's the thing, guys. This man is in better shape than I am. We go to Universal Studios for the day. I am sore. He is not. My hips are aching. My back is aching. He's in perfect condition. He's in perfect health. People can have a tragedy at any time. Mm-hmm. I have said this many times when people say this to me. I lost a great friend at 25 years old in a car accident. Age does not mean anything to me. It just doesn't. And I don't mean that in like every sense. I just mean that in death does not, how do I say this? Death does not pick an age and just because you're older, you know, no, I'm not saying this right. You can die at any time is what I'm trying to say. It doesn't matter if you're young or if you're old. And no, I don't think about that. I'm not worried about that. And if my husband does fall ill for whatever reason and I need to take care of him and I'm taking care of a child, that is my job as Larry's wife, and that is my job as a mother, is to take care of them in sickness and in health. I take that seriously, and that is what I would do. And I know Larry would do that for me. When I'm sick, he takes care of me. You know, that's just how it goes.
That's what I'm here for.
Team. I don't know. That's just how I see it. I don't see it that way.
Nope.
We throw the football at the house. I mean, we do things that... Is that what normal couples do? Do they play catch with a football in the house? Let me know in the comments below.
I don't know.
Oh, this is a good one. That you're happy the IUI with donor sperm didn't work out, and you're so happy with IVF because it's your and Larry's biological baby. Here's what I want to say. First and foremost, Larry and I would have been happy and thankful no matter what direction, whether it was IUI using donor sperm or not. We would have loved that child and been super thankful for that child and getting pregnant in the first place. So I want to say that. Larry and I are also very excited for the opportunity that we made it to the steps that we made it to, where we were able to have our own biological child. That's how I feel about that. I am so excited that it's our biological child, but I would have been so excited finding out that we were pregnant using IUI. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've had a dozen different fur babies that I had nothing to do with, but they were mine, and I love them.
Yes.
And it's kind of odd that it just worked out that way. We tried 3 times. If it was something we didn't want to do, we wouldn't have tried it 3 times.
Right. And for some reason, it just pointed us in the direction that the IUI procedures using donor sperm was not working. And the clinic gave us the option, do you want to try a 4th time? Or do you want to move on to IVF? And that was a big decision because that's obviously a huge difference in what you need to do and the price. We'll just be honest about it. There's just a big difference. So it was something that we had to discuss. And there was somebody else that said, are you shocked that it worked that IVF worked the very first time for you guys? Yes. Yes, I was. I was very shocked.
And if I would have had the information on the percentages of what we tried first, we wouldn't have tried it 3 times.
I don't know why they didn't tell us that.
No.
But would we have, though, because of the difference? We might have still went for it, and with hope that it's still a chance, because we're very much like that people. That there's a chance.
Well, I'm a baseball guy, and we had 3 strikes. I was out. So
I don't know. It was a journey, though. But yeah, am I super excited to see characteristics of Larry in this baby when baby comes? Like, is baby going to have, and I saw a lot of you guys saying the same thing, is baby going to have Larry's gorgeous blue eyes? I hope so. Like, I cannot wait. You know, it's going to be so fun because that's a part of Larry, and baby is a part of me. It's a miracle. It's just both of us in a little human. So cute. So we're very excited, yes, but I do want to make clear that we would have been excited either way. And however you're able to get your baby, whether that's through IUI, naturally at home, IVF, adoption, whatever it is, you will love that baby no matter what. You know that when you're going through something like this, you know 100%, no matter how you get your baby or your child, it doesn't matter. You just love that child, period. You're going to read Harry Potter when your baby is older. I might hum the Harry Potter song to my baby when baby is an infant. So, and I probably will start reading to them like immediately. I'm rereading the Harry Potter books as it is, so I'm reading Harry Potter while pregnant, so it's already there.
And if our baby has no interest whatsoever in Harry Potter?
That's fine. It happens,
yeah.
you know?
My son loves Star Wars. Never seen one. Never seen probably more than a minute of a Star Wars.
But when we took him to Disney, we still went to Star Wars. We took him and he had the best time ever, and he was so excited and telling us about this and that, and I'm like, I don't know what any of that is, but yes.
The furry guy that drives the ship.
Chewbacca! Yeah. I do know that.
Yeah. There's nothing that's been pounded into the brick that says that if you're born into this family, you will watch, read, and like Harry Potter.
Peter might disagree with us.
You will like Harry Potter.
We love you, Peter. I assume you will never stop baby talking your cats.
Oh no, you gotta do that.
You assume correctly. I will baby talk the kitties forever. It's just I have a cat mom voice. Can't help it.
Kitties are kitties.
That's right. You think people will judge your parenting with baby mind. Love you and your lovely family. We love you too. You think people will judge your parenting. Yes. Oh, 100%.
There's always going to be judgment on parents. They're not doing this right. They do this too much. They don't do that enough. There's always going to be the big microscope there.
There's always going to be constructive criticism. There's always going to be harsh judgment. There's always going to be you're doing that completely wrong. And there's always going to be all of it. And thank goodness I did YouTube, and I've already been pretty exposed to that. I mean, we had judgment with our relationship, so we have great practice with that, but I don't know. There's a difference between advice and then like harsh judgment, but I think it just, you know, it's going to come naturally. Even if you're not on the internet, there's somebody who's judging how you're doing something with your child in public, or there's a family member that might be like, why are they doing that? Or why are they feeding them that? Or why are they doing this? And why aren't they doing that? And it's just, you know what?
Have you ever been in a store and seen kids act up, and the guy pushing the cart that just came around from the other aisle, and he's got that look on his face, or he's shaking his head, or the woman's going, oh my God. It could happen at the grocery store, the department store, next door, across the street. Somebody's always going to have an opinion on something.
Oh, yeah. Your entire family is involved in every detail of your pregnancy. Yes. Yes, they are. They pretty much know absolutely everything. You are a giant people pleaser.
She tries hard. She tries harder than I would. I'll give it my best shot, and if that's not good enough, sorry. See ya. I'm
getting better with that, though, I think. Am I getting better?
Yeah.
I feel like there's a fine line there, because yes, I am a people pleaser, but at the same time, if you don't respect me, if you're not nice to me, if you're like a toxic human, I cut you off, and I cut you off hard, and like I never talk to you again. I'm also that way. So I try my best, and I go above and beyond, and I want to do everything and anything for friends and family. That's just how I am. You won't be posting as many videos when you are a mother, and this was your last Vlogmas. Love you. Love you too.
She's doing Vlogmas in this year.
How do you know, actually?
Because I know.
I don't know, honestly, about Vlogmas. Here's the thing. I do plan to film videos. I don't know what could happen. I mean, I don't know. I could get sick or something weird could happen. I do not know. I don't plan to post less videos when baby is born. Baby is coming in August. I probably will take some time off, but I don't know. I might not at all. But with Vlogmas, here's what I'm thinking. Vlogmas is crazy. So you film a lot and then you spend another additional several hours on your computer. Is that possible with a newborn or a 2-month-old? Wait, August, September, October, November, December, 4 months. Excuse me. 4-month-old? I mean, I'm gonna try, or do I maintain like a 3 video or try to do Vlogmas, and if I miss one here or there, then people will be like, you have no work ethic, so I don't know. So I don't want to say yes, I don't want to say no, but no, I don't plan to go anywhere. I don't plan to fall off the grid. I don't plan to stop posting. I still plan to share all of that because that's a very exciting time for us too. And as I am like a lifestyle vlogger, I film what's going on in our life, like what we're doing. It could be super boring, it could be whatever, but it's our life, and that's what we film. And
we are the vein of mundane.
The vein of mundane. Yeah. You'll be the bad cop and Larry will be the good cop. I read that and I started busting up laughing last night. It's probably true. But then again, like when the cats are being really out of control and really naughty and I've had it up to here, I'm like, Larry, it's your turn. Because Larry, I don't think that's true. I think I'll be the consistent, like, is it discipliner, teacher? Like the consistent, but when things are like out of control and there's no listening and that's when I'm going to look at Larry and be like, you're going in. You are going in.
I'm going in.
And then because there's just something about this man, I don't know, probably because you were a police officer for like forever, 25 years.
Mm-hmm. Well, more than that, but in North Olmsted.
Yeah, but he's got the stern, he has the face, and you don't mess with that. You
don't mess with the face.
No, you know when you're done. You know when it's over, okay? So I don't know about that. What do you think?
No, I think you'll have the face too.
Oh, I have a face.
And you just have to let them know that when they get to the point where they get the face.
My mom had a face.
You know, I've seen people that do the counting. Don't make me count. I'm gonna count.
Oh, don't make me right into a game.
1, 2, 2 1/4.
Hold on, though. No judgment to the parents that count because we are not here to judge. But like, no, we're not here to judge you if you were a counter. But Larry has seen firsthand with the counting, and they turn it into a game.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about is the game. The kid sits there with a smirk on their face, and they're just like, oh, let's see how long I can make this last. I said, you're gonna have that taken away, and if I'm gonna count, it's definitely going when I get there. And I lied. I said I'll count to 3. Well, I counted to 2, and it was gone. You didn't say 3. Yeah, you're right. I didn't. So.
Yeah. I don't know who's going to be the good cop. Oh my God. This is what we were talking about. Larry does not know who Regina George is. You're kind of like Regina George when nobody is looking. I started busting up laughing. So Regina George from Mean Girls, you know who she is, everybody. Well, not everybody. I had to tell Larry who she was. He looked her up. And then I was looking up her quality traits. And I'm like, even watching it, I started laughing. I was like, I am the furthest thing from Regina George. I just couldn't be that vicious, like with your friends, like so backstabbing.
You have to remember that was a script.
I know,
and
but
she's an actress.
Well, I know. The actress is amazing. I'm sure she's an amazing person, but no, they're saying I'm like Regina George.
That's like Lady Scary Crawley.
I love Lady
Michelle
Mary.
Dockery, outstanding job as Lady Scary. Lady Scary, I've got no use for you whatsoever.
Larry does not like Lady Mary. He calls her Lady Scary. I love Lady Mary. But anyways, going back to Regina George, I don't think so. When nobody's watching even, I don't think so. Because I don't have a burn book. I don't sit here and like write nasty things about people. And she was just very manipulative and very calculated and very intense. I don't think I could relate to any of the Mean Girls. I loved the movie. I mean, I think it's super fun. But I think it's just like, everybody needs to take a step down. Like 25 notches. But I did think that was funny. I liked it. Y'all don't like Disney World. You always seem to go to Universal, but never Disney. Not true at all. We love Disney.
Yes, and you're right. We have been to Universal a lot more than we've been to Disney.
Yeah.
But it's the Harry Potter draw, the fact that we've been there so much, we know where we want to go eat. We know we can go there when we want to eat. it's a little bit different.
Well, we had passes too.
Yeah, yeah. The program is a little bit different at Disney, and if we went there a lot and we were more used to that, I'm sure we would go to Disney more often. I love Animal Kingdom.
Which I think we will, though. When we have a little one, I think it'll be that transition. We'll be going to Disney a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot more, I feel like, for a little one at Disney than there is at Universal.
But I still have to get my Universal fix.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But no, we love both. We love both parks. But Larry and I are definitely not experts at Universal. I get lost. We don't know what we're doing or where we're going.
You said Universal.
Oh, Disney. Thank you. I always do that, and then I don't even catch it until I go to edit, and I'm like, you said the wrong thing. That's why I'm so nervous to film that freaking first trimester video. Oh, I said freaking. I said freaking in a video, and a couple people freaked out and said how terrible of a person I am because I said the F word. I did not say the F word. But I probably shouldn't say freaking either. Like freaking, whatever. You will have a celebrity designer help you with the baby guest bedroom.
Oh, no. I don't even know a celebrity designer.
I don't either. I mean, Larry and I are just super basic when it comes to all of that stuff. Our plan is to either sell the furniture that's in there currently or gift it to a family member or something like that. We're going to have the furniture taken out. Larry and I are going to paint the walls ourselves. I don't know if I'm allowed to be around paint. We'll figure that out at the time.
It's better now than it used to be.
Yeah. So we're going to paint the room and then we're going to go on our own and look at some things. So no, I don't even know how much something like that would cost. I just think that it might be a little extravagant for us, like amazing for people that are able to do it, and for those that do it, I think that's incredible. But for us, no, we're just like the gender reveal. Like everybody wants to know what the baby is, and I'm like panicking because I'm just such a simple creature. I'm super basic when it comes to stuff like that, and I'm like, you see all these amazing gender reveals, and I'm like,
yeah, well, there's some that go bad too, and we don't want to do that. There's a kitty.
Hi, Luna. You feel pressure to eat healthier while pregnant because you share it on Instagram and YouTube. I ate like a 5-year-old. No, because I have shared on YouTube and Instagram, specifically Instagram lately, where I had Taco Bell and KFC in one sitting at the same time. My Reese's cups, I share that with you guys. I'm a very variety eater, and I don't worry about that. I don't mind. Like, I think in moderation, great. Eat what you want to eat, do what you want to do. I also shared that I had a Wendy's cheeseburger. I mean, it is what it is. But I also sit down and I'll eat fresh fruit and fresh things too. I'm a roundabout eater, and no, I don't feel any pressure. And I don't think that it's realistic to put on a front that some people do eat very healthy, and that's fine. But I would never put on a front or feel the pressure to put on that front that I'm eating certain things because I'm sharing it. I will share whatever I want. Pizza. Not the healthiest thing, but I share it all the time because it's something that I love.
Pizza.
Tacos loaded with cheddar and sour cream. Not the best for you, but I love it. And I will not eat a taco without it. So, especially the sour cream.
And I know there was some comments from people that were confused with, wait, how do you get Taco Bell and KFC from the same drive-thru? In Florida, I think in probably some other areas
There's other
too.
places, yeah.
Yeah, we have a drive-thru that's got a speaker, and then instead of one menu board, it has 2 menu boards, and you can order off of KFC, you can order off of Taco Bell.
Yep.
If we go the other way, there's another one that has, I think, an A&W root beer and a Long John Silver's.
Yeah, it's in a lot of places, though. I mean,
Yeah.
it was in Westlake, Ohio. There was a Taco Bell shared with something else. I don't know. Sometimes the fast food joints just do, like, one building, and it's split, and you can order from both, and it's kind of great. Mm-hmm. You're going to be a super complaining pregnant woman. How have I been so far?
Actually, pretty good.
I have had no complaints about pregnancy whatsoever. This pregnancy has been very amazing, and I am very grateful for that because I know it can be very rough for a lot of people, which we'll go through in the first trimester video.
Water break.
The only thing that I've complained about is migraines, but that's not, I mean, it could be pregnancy hormone induced, but I get migraines anyways, even when I'm not pregnant. I've had migraines since I was about 19, 20 years old. That's when I started getting them. So it's been 10, 11 years. So I've had the experience with them, and that's just how it goes. But no, I mean, ask me again in the second trimester, third trimester. I might complain about things here and there, but I say something, it's just because I'm sharing it with you guys, and I'm just an oversharer. That's how I am. I just share everything that I feel.
And everybody's different. So what she may experience that gets her to the point where she's going to say something about it, there could be a ton of other people that never experienced that at all. Or they could say, oh, you're lucky you only had it that bad. Let me tell you a story.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, like with the migraines, mine last 3 days and somebody's got them for 6 weeks. I could not. I will say though, my migraines have improved tremendously since moving to Florida. In Ohio, they were so bad I had to go to the hospital sometimes for them. So I will say they're not bad in Florida, which is crazy. Oh, that's the last question. Now this is a long video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for spending a very long assumptions video with us. I hope you enjoyed our chats. And I will see you guys again in a new video very soon. Bye.
Bye.